The customer service that he gave me makes a guy like me want to be a customer for life. What's going on, everybody? It's Chris from Out West with Chris, and I want to tell a story today. It's not really a story, it really happened to me, but I want to go over something that happened recently and kind of talk about a company and a little interaction I had with these guys. As you guys know, I went to the Sportsman's Expo up in Sacramento a couple weeks ago. Did a little video on that. While I was there, I picked up a new fishing rod. It was the Phenix M1, and you know, cost me 175 bucks. So that was the most money I've ever spent on a fishing rod before. And some of you have probably spent more, but that was for me the most expensive fishing rod I ever bought. Well, I was really excited to try it out, understandably. So I took it out, and I wasn't even expecting to catch any fish. I just wanted to throw it, test it out. I wanted to also test out the double plopper, just see what it did in the water. So I went to a little bank that I fish from every now and then and started casting. On a side note, while I was there, I watched some seals tear up some fish, which was kind of interesting. So the seals were catching fish, but I couldn't catch one to save my life. Anyways, I wasn't there really to catch fish. If I caught one, that would have been great, but I was there more to test out this new rod and a couple other things as well. A new reel that I got and just some other stuff. Just wanted to see how it acted. Well, something happened while I was testing everything out. So, here's my new Phenix rod. Popped clean off right here for a $175 rod. That's a bad thing. Oh. The guide on the tip of the rod broke off. So, needless to say, I was a little frustrated. You know, spent $175 on a new fishing rod, and the tip just popped right off. And I knew that I could probably fix it, but there was something about having a brand new fishing rod, casting it maybe 20 times, and then having it malfunction like that, where I didn't really feel good about the whole situation. So I contacted Fisherman's Warehouse out of Manteca, and they're the company that I bought the fishing rod through at the show. And they basically said, well, you know, our store policy is that rods and that type of stuff go through the manufacturer. So she said, I'm going to take down your number, and a sales rep from Phenix will give you a call. So I wasn't sure how that was all going to go. I waited the rest of that day, didn't get a call. The whole next day, I didn't get anything, and I was getting a little frustrated. But then I got a text at around 5 p.m. from one of the guys there. I think he's actually a co-owner of the company, and he's in charge of their sales and marketing and that type of stuff. And he just said, hey, I understand you had a problem with your rod. Let's get this fixed. We want you to be happy with the rod, so let's see what we can do to get it fixed. In the meantime, I had been doing a little bit of research, and I was kind of concerned because their policy on guides is that if you have a broken guide, you can send it in, but you have to pay to have them repair it, because guides aren't really covered in their warranty. And the more research I've done, the majority of rod companies, that's actually the case. Like, you can, they all vary a little bit, but typically for a guide, and it makes sense because guides get beat up, bent, snapped off, all of that type of stuff in the process of fishing. I felt like my situation was a little bit different because it was brand new, 20, 30 casts, and it popped off. So it turns out that the gentleman I was talking to, Vince, he felt the same way. And I sent him a couple pictures, and he basically said, you know what, let's get a new rod out to you. So a couple days ago in the mail, I got my new rod. let's take it out. Pretty well packaged. So here it is. This is my new Phenix. It's all packaged up still. But I just wanted to make this video to kind of talk to you guys about this company and let you know that I had a great experience with these guys. Every interaction that I had with the guy that I dealt with from their warehouse to Vince was positive. I even chatted with Vince at the trade show. He's the guy that helped me pick out the right rod for the application I was going for. So in the process, I mentioned to Vince, I probably could just fix this. I'm sure I can fix this. It's, but at the same time, I feel kind of weird having paid that for it, and I kind of would feel better about getting a new one. And he understood. He was really cool about it, actually. And he said, you know what, man, why don't you do this? And this isn't something that you can expect to happen in every situation. I think because I got it at the trade show, and because, to him, he thought there might have been a defect in how it was put together in the manufacturing process. Anyways, he said, why don't you practice fixing that one and we'll just ship you a brand new one. So now you can have two. So that's what I have here, folks. Here's the original one, which I have not fixed yet. I will actually be doing a video for Pawn Hopper Nation on how to fix that little guide on the tip. And I think what happened here is, I think I got that 1 in 10,000 rod that something happened in the manufacturing process or in transit or something like that that just caused that tip to pop loose. It was almost as if it didn't get glued on properly. I guess the moral of the story is, at first I was pretty frustrated and wasn't too pleased, but I gave it some time. I gave time for that company to get in contact with me, and in the end, like, I'm happy. I'm a proud Phenix rod owner, and I gotta say, they didn't know that I have a YouTube channel. When they were dealing with me, I was using, personal email address, just my name. I never mentioned, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel or anything like that. And they still took really good care of me. I'm excited to get back out and fish with this rod. It felt great from what I used it. And I'm excited to get out and use both of these throughout this coming spring and summer and catch some nice bass with them. The customer service that he gave me, makes a guy like me want to be a customer for life. It was just good, solid, quick customer service. I felt like I was treated fairly, and I felt like you guys needed to know about that too. So thumbs up to Phenix. I'm excited to use your gear for years to come. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Right after the little outro, I'll show some clips of those stinking seals chewing on the fish that I couldn't catch. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button and subscribe. In the comment section below, let me know if you've had good experiences with other companies. It doesn't have to be a rod or reel maker, but if you've had good experiences where companies went above and beyond, tell me that down in the comments below. I'd like to hear that stuff. As always, thanks for getting out west with Chris. They want a piece too. Oh, he's trying to get that one. Oh yeah, look at that. Just flipping it around. Tearing chunks off. Two of them.